Friday, March 26, 2021, and you're watching the Paper Call Report, brought to you by OfferVault, the largest affiliate offer directory in the universe. First up, we have our top categories. Legal has overtaken home services for the #1 spot this week. Insurance trails behind the leading two categories, but remains strong in the #3 position. Campaigns using search as their main campaign method remained the 4th highest, followed by health. Next up, we have our top offers. The Vivint Home Security offer from American Classified Services continues to hold strong, remaining the #1 paper call offer. Argonne Advertising's exclusive IRX tax debt relief campaign is trending downwards and barely holds the 2nd position. LeadSmart continues to lead the top list with 8 out of the top 20 offers. The large number of new legal offers that popped up last week gained even more popularity, with legal offers holding 50% of the top 20 spots. We expect it to become a major growth vertical for Paper Call in the coming months. If you're not already working in the legal vertical, this is something you should absolutely be looking into. If you're a Ringba customer and would like some guidance or introduction in the legal space, reach out to your representative for assistance. Addiction and rehab calls also climbed up onto the top list this week, taking hold of the 6th and 7th, as well as 11th and 20 positions on the top list. We believe that spring break and the loosening of pandemic restrictions may be leading to increased volume in the addiction space. For direct links to more OfferVault campaigns, verticals, and more, check out the Ringba blog for the full details. A link will be available in the comments below. Next, we have our top networks. Congratulations again to Matthew Zivkovic and the LeadSmart team for dominating the most searched Paper Call network top spot for 5 consecutive weeks, growing their lead with 56% more searches than Argonne Advertising in the #2 spot. If you're interested in working with the #1 Paper Call network, LeadSmart, their link is in the comments below. American Classified Services replaced LiveCall's network this week as the #3 network. The competition has been fierce as networks battle for the #3 position, with the difference being only a few percentage points. 4 out of the top 5 networks this week are Ringba customers. We'd like to thank our friends over at OfferVault yet again for providing us with up-to-the-minute market data and helping us analyze the top paper call trends. Now we have our news and announcements. Lead Generation World, the first in-person industry conference since the beginning of the pandemic, happened this week in Orlando, Florida. Day 1 had a couple hundred people in attendance. However, on day 2, the conference fizzled out, with many of the attendees not returning to the exhibit hall. Our team reported that the Lead Generation World organizers did an excellent job of running the event, though unfortunately it seems that most companies are still unwilling to venture out to find new business in person. A big thanks to Coolio for climbing on our team's dinner table and leading a lovely rendition of Gangster's Paradise. In other industry news, the Federal Communications Commission issued a record-setting $225 million fine to 2 telemarketing companies for making more than 1 billion spoofed robocalls in 2019. The robocalls falsely claimed to offer short-term health insurance plans from a well-known brand like Blue Cross Blue Shield and Cigna. According to the FCC, one of the telemarketers admitted to making millions of spoofed robocalls daily to consumers on the Do Not Call list, as he believed it was more profitable to target these types of callers. For more on robocalls and how Stir Shaken will impact the paper call industry, we have Sarah Halko, Director of Regulatory and Industry Relations at Telnyx, a global telecommunications provider. Sarah, what exactly is Stir Shaken and how does it affect our industry?
Shake and Stir is a pending authentication framework. It was mandated by the FCC a couple years ago, and essentially it requires that all calls going over IP networks be authenticated by the originating provider. The main goal here is to bring trust back to the telephony network and to reduce the number of robocalls that consumers get, because we all know those are a pain. How do we do it? What are we doing with Shake and Stir? Essentially, when the originating provider gets a call, we have to ask ourselves 3 questions. The first one is, did the call reach our network, and are we passing it off to the public switch telephone network, or PSTN? The second is, do we know that customer? And the third is, do we know that customer is able to use that phone number? With all of that information, we're able to provide a score or attestation when we attest to your call, and then that gets sent to the terminating providers. All of this is supposed to go live on July 1st, and many companies are scrambling to implement IP technology in their networks to ensure that they're compliant. But Telnyx is ready to go. We're a VoIP provider. We have a private IP backbone, and we're already exchanging authenticated traffic with many of our Tier 1 partners. So Telnyx is really excited to be able to help Ringba and others authenticate their calls and ensure that they comply with FCC regulations.
Thanks, Sarah. Now we have our pay-per-call opportunities. 1-800-DENTIST is looking for more programmatic publishers to sell them calls via Ringba's real-time bidding system. If you're a Ringba customer or have the ability to sell live calls programmatically, please reach out to your representative or sales@ringba.com for more information. MediaLot, an agency that specializes in pay-per-call, is looking for more final expense buyers. For more information on how to work with MediaLot, please reach out to your representative or sales@ringba.com for more information. Our friends over at Nivio, a call center outsourcing company that specializes in performance marketing related services, are still looking for 2 salespeople to bring new customers who need call center outsourcing services. Strong base plus commission is available, along with extensive travel to trade shows around the world. If you're interested in this position, you can apply by sending your resume to careers@nivio.com. PolicyBind is hiring a media buyer, affiliate manager, and developer to add to their fast-growing team. If you have Ringba operational experience, that's a huge bonus. They specialize in insurance-related calls and leads. If you're interested in working with PolicyBind, shoot your resume over to hr@policybind.com. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Paper Call Report. Be sure to tune in every Friday afternoon to stay on top of changes in the industry. If you're a Ringba customer and would like to be featured on the show, please contact your representative for more information. Ringba is the call tracking platform trusted by industry-leading paper call companies. Connect your online marketing to your offline sales and get the data you need to drive revenue with Ringba. To learn more about how Ringba is changing the future of pay-per-call, visit www.ringba.com.